forward lady. Sorry. Can you say it? I'm not going to go, what forward lady? She's pushing me. You know when she's there. Yeah? Do you understand what she's talking about? She's saying you know when she's there and apparently you dream about her. Okay? Well, she's tried. She's tried. You know, sometimes we say, oh, okay, I can't feel her, I wish you were there, what's going on? She's telling me she's tried to disturb you in the night to let you know it's her. Okay? So if something happens and you have a bit of a disturbance in the night, she doesn't want you to be frightened because that's her. And I am talking about something that's going to fall off a dressing table. Okay? Because apparently you wanted to know that they're around. Have you asked them? Well, they want you to know that they're around, and they are going to knock something over. So I don't want you to be alarmed, because they're all sort of joined forces, okay? So you've got your great aunt, your dad and your mum, and they're going to push something, okay? Not you, you're all right. Right, which one of them had some problems with their eyes? Problems with their eyesight? I've got my right eye's aching. Would have had some, maybe not eye strain, but problems with the eye, one of them would have had. Right, okay, just write that down for me. They're also talking about somebody called Jack. Now that could be Jack as in Jackie, or Jack as in a man. You don't understand who they're talking about? Right, okay. And they're also talking about going up towards Scotland. Have you got family connections up in Scotland? No. Okay. Well, I need you to write Scotland down because they're talking about Scotland. So if you have the opportunity or you go somewhere, you're not really not to get married. Can you write Scotland down? Because they're saying that that's important. Okay. They're also talking about the baby coming in, which they're really, really excited about. Okay. And if you ask Nan's saying that she's quite happy to be there when you give birth. Okay. Are you going to be there? Okay. Well, there's going to be a busy room there because she's saying that she wants to join in. Okay. So if you feel any sort of presence, because she's saying that she's going to sort of put her hand on the back there. I'm not even going into whatever the name is going to be on, right? Okay. But the point where you feel like you want to swear and you're in pain. Okay. If there's a sensation at your back, that's going to be your grandmother. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave that with you. That was so funny when she's gone Nick one, Pearl one. Just saying that to somebody that doesn't need to. Right, excuse me while I have a tissue. I can see where we're going next. Louise isn't blowing a balloon at me, so. How are we doing for time, folks?
10 to 9.
How's the look for time? Right, okay. Right, they're shouting at me now. I've got Sid, I've got Sydney. Can anybody take Sid or Sydney? Oof.
My dad.
Oh, good. I like it when they call like that. Do you know what I mean? They don't go, oh, right, that Chester. No, Sydney. Pleased to meet you. Watch. Right, this gentleman would be. Just starts coming towards me. I'm a bit worried. I'm already getting enough sound here. Right, this gentleman would have been a gentleman, because that's what he's saying. As soon as I've come up to you, it would have gone, pleased to meet you. And that's the first thing I wanted to do. Because when our loved ones come, they sort of step into my space. So if you see me doing strange things, they're not necessarily Vanessa-isms, okay? This is a Sydneyism. So it would have gone, pleased to meet you, okay? It would have been very, very much into, you hold the door open for somebody, you say thank you, did he drive in later life? Nah. No. But if he was in a car with you, okay, he's the type of man that had gone, yeah, thanks for somebody letting him pull out. Do you know what I mean? He's telling me very, very polite. That was his nature and that was his way, okay? And I'm also feeling as well, apart from the difficulty with breathing, he's talking to me, it's a long time, he's saying it's a long time that since he's gone. I mean, we're talking over 18 years and then he's going back. How many years ago exactly did he pass?
He passed when she was
18. Oh,
15. Well, she'll be 15.
Okay. And there's somebody else with him that he's talking about that would have passed, and we're talking over 30 years.
My mum.
Yeah, fine. She's saying 37 years.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my God, sorry, that does 37. He goes, 37 years. And I've gone, I can't do the maths on that from 2012. Okay. So, we've got Sydney and we've got Mum.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's gone, do you think that she's saying, do you think I'd let him turn up and I was going to come. So she's come, right? He's come and gone, pleased to meet you. And she's gone, right then. I moved him out the way, because that was her way, okay? So they would have had a little bit of banter or whatever go between them, and it'd be like they were arguing, but they were inseparable. It's like the arguing kept them going.
It did.
That's how it used. They're talking about Injun bracket, and I don't even know about Injun
They
bracket.
could argue to the moon went. Then
But you need to know what they're saying is they're together, and this bond has gone through life to death, and it's still like that. Right, so they're still up there having a bit of an argument, okay, in a nice way, okay. They're talking about Ruby. Now, if Ruby's not a name, no, hold on. If Ruby's not a name, they're talking about, did Mum have a ruby ring, or there's something about Ruby, so it would have been in one of the rings. Did he buy her a ring with Ruby in, or a piece of jewellery? Because they're talking about Ruby.
It was a ring.
Okay, that's fine. Because they're mentioning that, because apart from having a laugh and a joke about, oh, we used to be for a fight, whatever, they're saying this love was there, and they're using the ruby and the redstone as this sentiment being joined together, okay? They're telling me that there's somebody around you at the moment, there's been some sort of separation, so who's fallen out with who? Somebody's fallen out with you. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I was waiting for you to say that. I didn't want to be rude.
No,
because Dad's not rude. Dad's very polite and Mum's gone, just a rose.
Yeah.
So Dad's being polite and Mum's being, no, just tell her. So they're aware of this.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want Mum's word on it or Dad's word on it? I'm not going for that. Do you want to hear Mum's point of view or not? Dad's point of view or not? Your Mum's attitude is not that it wasn't good enough.
Definitely.
Wasn't good enough. Mum's word, she's quite blunt, quite to the point, she's moved about the way and stuff. Well, anyway, good enough, wasn't it? You know, don't worry about that. Put your tissues away that you've been using, seal them tissues, put them away. It wasn't good enough for you. That's what your mum's saying.
Yeah.
Now, your dad wouldn't have been as...
No.
It wouldn't have been like that. Dad's saying, if he was here now, he would sit down with you, watch the television, get the chocolates out and sit with the box of tissues, because that's Dad's way. Okay? So Dad would be sort of comforting you and going, oh, you know, it's a shame, I know you feel bad. Mum's like, yeah, get room, it wasn't good enough. Okay? So that's what they're talking about. They're also talking about, there's two names to show something now. They're talking about Sandra. Do you know who Sandra is?
Sister.
Good. And that's because they don't want for her not to be acknowledged. So can you just tell her as well that, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because when they mention a name like that, it's like, you know, oh, don't forget. Because they know they're on a limited time scale. They're also talking about somebody called Doug. Is there a Douglas? Dougie? Douglas? Okay, that's fine. Must be somebody in the family. Amy's writing it down anyway, so you'll be able to. They're talking about Frank.
Frank. I've known Frank.
Okay, that's fine. They're mentioning Frank. And Dad's talking about, did Dad like his mustard?
Yes.
Right,
Okay.
okay. As soon as I show me mustard, he's got, oh, well, and he's like that. Oh, yeah, a bit of ham sandwich and mustard. So yeah, he's all up for it. He'll come and have a sit down with you and come and see you because he wants to see what you're having to eat. When our loved ones pass, they're not in pain anymore, which is wonderful. So there's no pain and no suffering in spirit. But what happens is they miss the things they used to eat, drink and smoke because they can't do that, okay? So one of your dad's lively pleasures he's talking about would have been enjoying his mustard. So he's just making a joke out of that. Right, and they're also talking about somebody called John. Okay, don't worry if you can't take that, because what happens is there's no time in spirit, and sometimes they talk to us as well about things that haven't happened. So that doesn't mean to say that you're not going to meet somebody called John. So you've obviously been asking, well, when am I going to meet someday? Or is there anybody, Mum's words, is there anybody decent out there? Okay, so they're just giving you that. They're just giving you that now. Don't hold me to it because I'm not guaranteeing you're going to make that one. Because they're giving me the message. Okay. They're also talking about Australia.
Yes.
Okay. So have you been, or are the family connections there? They're talking about Australia. Sorry, I'm just had an image of a kangaroo. Australia. Kangaroos in Penrith.
I've got cousins and an uncle in Australia.
Right. Okay.
And it was my sister's sister. She died not long after.
Okay, you need to let them know that there's family there. You need to let them know that everybody up here in the family is reunited, and you need to let them know. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Because that's quite important. They want to make sure
Yeah,
that
I
they
know
know.
to pass it on to you.
Good. Because while they've come through, they've got the opportunity, they don't want to leave people out, so you need to mention to Sandra as well. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, my love. God bless.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so funny. I've got an English kangaroos here. Kangaroos in Perry Bar. And no way I can have a drink. Right, where are we going next? See, Nikki's burning lead there, all the messages. Oh, I don't know whether we're still talking about Australia and kangaroos. Let's talk about Rolf Harris now. You know, because they know. Right, anyway, enough with that. Moving on. Okay. I've got a lady here and she's talking about Grace. Anybody take the name Grace? Hold on, Grace. Now, do you sometimes call Grace Gracie? Yes? Because I'm hearing Grace, and then they say Gracie, and then I'm like, ooh, what Gracie feels? But Grace Gracie. So did you call her Gracie? Okay, good. No, good as in we know it should. Yeah. What have you got? What do you wear a lot? Yeah, I like that. What's the most expensive? That's what I want. Is it over? Right, somebody's got a really bad big toe. Somebody's got pain in the big toe. Is that you? Well, somebody's got a bad big toe. They've got an ingrown toenail that done something. I've got pain in my toe. Who's that? You recognised it to begin with, I know you did.
My sister hates her toe.
Yeah, fine.
No pain.
She needs to. They're acknowledging her. They're acknowledging Grace and they're acknowledging her. I've got man in spirit. Okay. Let's bring me this information. Okay. So this granddad. No, let me finish. Granddad on mum's side. Okay. So you would have been close to this man when you were grown up.
Yeah.
Good. That's because I'm asking him. I'm saying, well, who are you? I know you're telling me about Grace, but who are you? Okay. Oh, is that? Oh, is it? What's wrong with the foot? What's wrong with the toe? She just.
takes some feet, she's got a long toe.
Sorry, I've got to. He's gone, will you please tell her not to worry about the toe? Because apparently, she buys her footwear according to her toe. Okay, this lady's buying her footwear saying I can't wear big toe. What have I got with my toe? Can you tell her not to be so silly? No, tell her that he said not to be so silly because apparently she's not listening to you, so. This is weird. Right, they're also talking about an Arthur. That's going to be somebody in the family that's going back. Okay, because we're talking about Grandad. Do you know Grandad's dad's name? You don't, do you? Okay, don't worry about it because you'll be able to go off and research that. Okay. This gentleman also is talking about. He's talking about the services and he's talking about the war. So was this Grandad in the war? Did he do service? Okay, because he's saying to me he was very, very proud that he did service. And somebody as well always does something special when it comes to Remembrance Day. It's quite important, like when he was here, he's talking about Remembrance Day because he's showing me a copy and he's talking about service and he's talking about being really proud. Okay? I know you looked sort of a bit vague about that, so he's sort of giving me some more information there with me. He's also talking about Mary. Do you know who Mary is? Marie. Marie. I'm hearing Mary. Okay, let me just ask him. He's talking about 3 children. He's talking about 3. Is Marie one of 3? I need to know where the 3 children are.
2 daughters.
Good. Yeah, well, that's good. That's 3 daughters. Okay, yeah. He wants to acknowledge all the daughters, so he said the love. So one of those daughters is your mum, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right, but they're also talking as well, they're talking about somebody called Bernadette. That's okay. Oh, that's interesting. I was writing this down. They're talking about Bernadette, so you need to look into the family, into some connections with Bernadette, okay? Or even come and speak to me afterwards, because I need to explain that. It's nice, don't worry, it's not nice. Right, and they're now showing me lots and lots of pink candy floss, so who is it that's got a really sweet tooth? Has Gracie got a sweet tooth already? Because it's like, if you take us somewhere or whatever, it's like, oh, there's the ice cream van, or there's the candy floss, and we're
I
off.
always want candy floss.
Yeah, because they're showing me, if they can give something, they're giving candy floss that I can see, but also